Very excited to have you on. Was that you? Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. If y'all saw what I saw, it was really nice. Anyway, um, so I think we have like 110 views on the last one. It's just exciting. People like you.
Oh, why? I'm a weirdo.
No. I mean, I had to rewatch it and just your energy and you being you. Like I didn't really know you, like I said in the other one, but getting to know you, I'm like, she's pretty cool. Like R&B was the best thing ever.
Nice.
She loves cheesecake and pecan
Pecan.
pie, which is of course my kryptonite.
My mama, for my birthday, for years, she used to make me a pecan pie.
Really?
Instead of a birthday cake every year for my birthday.
Yeah. See, that's what I started getting. It's fine. When I started getting older, because I didn't really like cake like that,
Mm-mm.
so I was like, just give me a pie.
My mom used to make me a pecan pie every year on my birthday. And I used to eat that the whole thing. That was my pie.
So no, you didn't share with nobody.
Ooh.
You
My
just
mama
sat in your
had,
box.
everybody knew, like, that's Jazz's pie. My mama had to make two pies, one for me, and then everybody else had to share the other kind.
Yeah, see, my siblings, they didn't get that memo. They they ate my shit, and
Oh no, mama, she could cook,
mhm.
and when we was younger, she used to bake a lot of desserts, and so everybody had their own dessert. So
What's
she
great?
used to make refrigerated cheesecake. She did peanut butter squares. She did peanut butter squares with chocolate or peanut butter squares with fudge and pecans and walnuts. She used to do tea cakes and homemade muffins and fudge squares.
Miss Nisi, if you see this podcast, just know that I've never tried anything that you've made, and I'm jealous.
She
I
used to make popcorn balls every Christmas and Rice Krispie treats.
Popcorn balls are delicious.
We used to make them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm upset.
So everybody had their own dessert. So everybody knew that like this dessert was just for this person because you had your pie, so you can't touch
Somebody
this.
else's pie.
Everybody had their own dessert too.
I've never had my own pie. I think that's like if I had my own pie, I'd be a better person.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
When people get money, they buy cars and shit. No, I'm gonna buy my own pie and just have it to myself.
It's just yeah, like my sister Kiana, peach cobbler.
Hmm. I've noticed I like apple pie, and black people don't like apple. See,
That's not my cup of tea.
but speaking of black people, that's the topic that we're gonna start on today. So as we were talking earlier, I'm starting a new series called the Ebony Experience, and it's strictly for black women and their experience in America. So we can start with that. Um, why don't black people like apple pie?
I don't know. I don't think that was just a pie that we just had that we just raised around. Like I know some people do it.
Like peach cobbler, though, right?
Yeah, I know a lot of people that know, especially in the South, that is a
Hmm.
big thing.
See, like I had peach cobbler, and it's cool, but like then I had apple pie. It became an adult.
I had to make one for class last week, and I tried it, and I was like, mm.
Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get any of that pie. I texted you and you just saw it, and I was like, no.
That's because he ate it all in like 2 days.
See, now I'm more mad at him. On top of the
Two
stuff.
days, it was gone.
I'm not a violent person, and I don't like fighting people. But I learned how to fight for these reasons.
He ate it. Like I was supposed to give my mama some of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
Golly.
Gone. He was like, I had tried it when I was high, and it was good, but I was like, is it good just because I'm high, or is it good? So the next day, when I wasn't high, I tried it again, and it was still good. So I just been eating it.
No, you just a gangster.
I was like, you can have it because I'm not gonna eat that.
Right.
He said, you don't like it? Mm. It's okay, but it's not something that's like, yeah, I want some apple pie.
Yeah.
No,
Hmm.
that's not for me.
Okay, sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? See, they taste the same. They are the same thing. I,
No.
I, I have half of my black card revoked already. When I was doing stand up comedy, I had a white teacher, and I didn't know what the soul train was. And he was like, "Man, I should take your black card." So I had a joke. I was like, "Yeah, I'll trade you my black card for that white privilege card." Like, we could have, you could have been a nigga. If I could have been if I could be a white black man, trust me.
That would be nice. You say all that shit. Oh, nah, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that.
Yeah, they already took it away from us in Tulsa, the Black Wall Street. They already taken everything that we tried to create. But, and that's one of the reasons, again, why I started this one. So, um, sorry, there's a lot of questions I want to ask you. But, being a black woman and growing up with the family that you did on your mom's side, tell me what that was like and how that affected you growing up, and did you see yourself any differently because of how they treated you guys?
No, we just, I kind of knew from then that it was just people that's like that. I don't know.
No, I hear your
Okay.
daughter snoring. It is so adorable.
She is out.
It just took 30 minutes, 45,
Right.
but we're
Rocking
here.
her.
We are here.
But yeah, it was just, I feel like it's people that's like that, and it's crazy because not everybody fits that stereotype.
Hmm.
Because we wasn't like that. But I was like, whatever. I started seeing more people like that, and it's like, I'm really cool on y'all.
Hmm.
Like, I really don't care to be, like, y'all cool. I'm not saying that everybody like that. I'm not doing that. But I definitely prefer to be around my own people more. I'm more comfortable in that setting, being
Yeah.
around my black side, and not that one.
Yeah.
Because I see all of that, and I don't need that.
Yeah, and I think for me, like I was telling you earlier, I was raised by white people, and I went to an all-white church, and it just never, it didn't feel normal, I guess. Even now, like I'd rather be around black people, um, and it's nothing bad. Um, it's just the culture is different, you know.
You
Like,
feel the vibe.
right, we were talking about HBCUs and just the how can, I guess people call it soul, and then when you see that and then you be connected with that, I don't think there's any other feeling that tops that, you know. And I feel like that's really what it is. It's
You
like
have
a
other
connection.
Because you have a lot of other people that can relate to the same shit you
Right.
do. I'm not saying that everybody is going to relate, but you'll have a whole bunch of people that will have your same
Right.
viewpoints that you have on a lot of shit versus having to argue with people that's in a different setting about the same shit.
Yeah, and that's
Where
why.
they trying to twist it and turn it and say some other shit.
Yeah, my dad, his family lived in California, and I didn't grow up with him. And I was like, man, I wonder what it would have been like having, you know, a black grandmother or black uncles that I could hang out with. And I was like, man, maybe I would have been different, you know, or like a you know, a black mom taking her black children to the hair salon, or there's certain things like that. It was like, that would have been cool, you know.
But see, even that, I don't think I've ever had that experience because my mama always stood out here.
See,
She had 3 girls.
your
and-
mom's cool. She cooks everybody desserts.
and
We had to share.
That's when she started making food from scratch. So she would try a whole bunch of different shit with just regular cooking.
Hmm.
Yeah, so she started experimenting and learning how to do and make a whole bunch of shit.
That's pretty cool. So let me, and while I was saying that sentence, let me say this. I love my mother. I love my white family.
Yes,
This is just like a
it's just a preference.
yeah, and that's the thing is, I have conversations with my mom sometimes. It's probably not at the best moments to have conversations about this, but I'm just like, now that I'm older, you have to understand that Adorable. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you guys. But oh man, what was I gonna say? This cuteness overload on this side, guys. But no, yeah, no, I mean it was nice, especially my mom growing up in the hood herself, so she had all the characteristics of you know a black mom. So I mean, it was really nice. But yeah, but like I was saying, I had to explain to her like I'm a black man. Like people wouldn't know that you're my mom unless I told them. And we had a very serious conversation back when that guy went to the store and killed those black people. And I was like, Mom, don't you understand? If we were in the same store in different aisles, he would have killed me and left you alive, not knowing I came out of your body. So when I say I love black women or I love black people, or when I get the Black Lives Matter tatted on me, it's not that I'm disrespecting my other half or disrespecting you in any sense. It's that I'm embracing who I am and who I come from. And especially having a black child, knowing that somebody that looks like his grandmother, a woman he's gonna grow up loving, can call him a nigger. I can't be comfortable with not telling him these things, or feel comfortable not having him love the people who looks like him. Because there's people who don't look like him that hates him, just for that simple reason because he looks differently.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah, and it's to me, it's confusing. I think we talked about this last time, or I talked about this on another podcast. But it's like black people did nothing wrong throughout history to be treated the way we are. Everybody else that's in this country either had problems with white people, went to war with white people, or at one point, just didn't mess with each other. Black people were, a lot of black people were already here, but a lot of other black people was taken from West Africa and then fought for freedom, fought in every war, fought for integration. And then there was a plan to put drugs in the hood, and then to give you the three strike rule, or giving women free housing if the man's not in the house. Like I was talking, my son's mom was talking to me, and she was like, for me to get Section 8, I have to put you on child support. And that blows my mind.
In order for some moms to get like student care and stuff, they have to put the dad on child support in order to get it.
Which blows my mind.
Like, if the dad is not already active or living, if the dad is living it, then they're gonna question it. You might not get it then, but yeah. Put him on child support, you get your health care.
Knowing damn well I take care of him every day since he was born. Mm-hmm. It blows my mind. And I just feel like,
married. If it's not marriage.
Yeah, and that's.
If it's been a divorce or separation, then yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, well, we can talk about that a lot, but you were saying, you were confused with how that side of your family treated you. Was there any stereotypes that you heard about black women, or even yourself growing up, that you thought was true just because of so many people were saying it? As in ghetto ratchet, or black, or loud, or...
Well, no, because I saw, just like over time, you would see each and every one of you run into different types of black women. So of course, you'll have some of them that is ratchet or ghetto or hood. You'll have some ones that's pretty chill. You'll have some ones that's just in different vibes, areas, lifestyles, personalities. So you're running to a different type and realize that not all of them are the same. Yeah, there might be a few here and there, but not all of them.
Yeah.
So and you can't treat all of them for a couple here and there.
So what age did you realize that at? Because, like I was telling you outside, when I went to Booker T is a very proud black school,
Yes.
and being raised by white people, I didn't see their point of view, and I didn't understand that, like the true meaning of what Black Lives Matter meant, or the meaning of the unity of black teenagers or even black people in general, until I got out, and had a black girlfriend, had a black child, and I started realizing what it actually means to be black, or to be proud of your skin color. So when was that switch for you, that you noticed not everybody is what they say they are, or what the stereotype says they are?
I honestly don't know. I think I've kind of always been like that.
Mm.
I
It's a
really
special
don't.
person.
It's just, I really couldn't tell you when it happened, but I've never been a type to be, I don't know, be still. That was real judgy. Nah, it's, you do what you do, but just whatever you do shouldn't mess up somebody else.
Yeah.
So, there you go. But I've always been, but I can remember very much a pro-black type of person. Okay.
So what does that look like to you, to be pro black?
All things black. Any and all things.
Mm-hmm.
Will always yeah, that's just how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I date inside my blackness, that's it. I will not, I will admit, okay, yeah, there is some nice looking, dudes or whatever from other races, not saying that, but I just, my preference.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not, just date black.
Yeah.
Love it. I would support black businesses. I would do that. I am very much all things black.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be racist around me, so check your ass real quick. You might fuck around and fight you.
See, that's the thing with me. So, um, I'm not gonna say her name because I think I forgot her name, but she worked at Blaze Pizza in Tulsa Hills with me, and her little white friends would say "nigga," and I'm just like, to me, that doesn't affect me because I know the jealousy that comes behind it. I know the want to be a black woman or a black man. And as long as you're not calling me that, because I'm not, like we talked about last time, there's a meaning behind that word that a lot of people don't understand, that it means king or royalty. And you're not going to call me something that you never intended it to be.
You're mocking me.
Right. So I'm not going to allow that. But do you? There are people as yourself who would fight them.
I
To
will.
me, to me that's fine. It's cool because I understand.
I would. I definitely would. I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people. I end up finding out from my cousin. Um, I had told her, so my last name is Merritt, and it's spelled just like Merritt's Bakery,
Okay.
right? And of course, that's not a common name that everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is that
every
French?
time, I have no idea. I really don't know what it is. I just know, I don't know much about that Merritt side
Mm-hmm.
like that. But every time here, when I say it's spelled just like the bakery, they say, "Oh, I know." Any relation? No, I was like, "No, I don't. I guess we just have the same name." Never crossed my mind until I talked to my cousin, and she said, "They're black or white?" I said, "They're white." She said, "Well, maybe." I said, "What you mean?" There was a Merritt plantation. So they had the white Merritts, and of course, every slave on the plantation
Right.
had to have the same name as the owners.
It's crazy.
So we have the white Merritts and the black Merritts. From there, and that's how it just comes down.
Man. And see, when we were talking about earlier, um, when we were talking about white people, you will understand if you had a traumatic experience with black people,
Right.
and that's why you feel some type of way.
Right.
Like, you don't understand. Like, to me, it makes me feel a type of way. Like, I had this couple on a while back ago, and I was telling them, I was like, "Where's your family from?" And they told me. So where's your family from?
My family
Yeah, just your dad's family. Where are they from?
I think there might be people from Shreveport.
Okay, before that. Exactly.
Oh, no,
But if you ask any other race, they can tell
yeah,
you, "Oh, we're from Ireland. We're from
right.
Mexico."
Couldn't tell you. I
You
just know
don't
Shreveport.
and people don't understand. That's your identity.
Yeah.
That's who you. That's what you connect with. And we have to connect with pain and trauma, and all that other stuff that comes with it.
Yes,
And we're
and
just
find
supposed to get
happiness.
right, and we're just supposed to get over it.
We're supposed to be calm and find happiness even though we got bullshit.
Which blows my mind. So hearing all these great things about Black people, you hear the term Black girl magic. What does that mean to you, and what does that look like?
You can do anything. You can. Strong as fuck. You pretty fucking strong.
Hmm.
So you can do anything. When you do it, pretty much excel in that shit.
Yeah.
Like during COVID, you know how many businesses fucking dropped
Mm.
because of that? But that was also very much a spike in black women being entrepreneurs
Damn.
all over.
There's no, there's nothing better, like in a movie or something, like a Black woman being in authority
Yeah.
or something like that. Like, oh, like she for real means business.
And they'd probably be one of your best bosses. They probably a lot of them, especially now.
Yeah, and see, that's what people don't understand. It's like, oh, Black people whoop their kids. That is true. But have you ever got yelled at by a Black woman? That is the most
Boy,
terrifying
the
thing,
threats you get.
man. And,
I
it,
know.
and they don't even make sense.
No, but it's scary.
It's terrifying,
How you gonna tell the kid you gonna smack the black off of?
right? But see, to me, now she's gonna try, because regardless of what's
I
gonna
don't want to
happen,
test her.
yeah. And we were talking about that outside. It's like the reason I love Black women so much, and the reason I will continue to date Black women, and eventually marry a Black woman, is because of the history that we both share. You know, that's why I got the tattoo of Eve on my thigh, because I believe Black women are the first women, and they are from us. And in order to be whole again, I would have to have another Black woman.
But do you know about Lucy?
Who?
Lucy. I
Lucy?
believe that's what they call her.
Wouldn't she? Are they saying she's older than Eve?
She, the first, of course, they can identify easily with black people by our bone
Mm-hmm.
density and everything. That's one thing that sets us apart.
Right.
Definitely, it's our bone density, I believe.
That's why we're athletes. Not me,
So-
but you know, other.
I don't do that. I got old people need. But Lucy is the oldest set of bones they've ever found.
Damn.
And Lucy's, according to her bones, was a black woman. There's not one other body or bones that they found that dated older than her.
But see, that's the thing. It's like, where do you think we come from? Like, there's no white dirt. There's no, like, really tan dirt. You know, like Middle Eastern. There's red, which, you know, you can see red tint.
Red
There's black, which there is Black people. There is brown dirt. And if we are made from the ground, and we were supposed to have pigment to survive and to be, it even in the Bible it says you're gonna take care of this garden. So if you're outside, you're not gonna want to burn. You're not gonna want to, you know, have a horrible time outside. So you would have to have, yeah, you would have
something in you that makes you thrive with the sun.
exactly. And you know, it's always difficult seeing Black people in the position that they're in, and even self-consciously, growing up, I looked at Black people differently than I looked at white people, because we were force-fed stereotypes. We were forced to worship their God, forced to learn about Santa Claus or white history, and then every time we talk about Black history, it starts at slavery.
Right.
And then it goes to segregation. Then it goes to drugs. There was really no success story in history about Black people. They even even make a Martin versus Malcolm just for more division. You feel me?
They don't
Like,
tell all of them.
exactly.
There's very much a lot of them that's hidden that don't get put out there.
Yeah, and that's why I want my son to love who he is. You know, like I said last time, I tell him how handsome he is. You know, I make him feel proud of his hair or proud of his skin, regardless of if he understands it or not.
And that's something I have struggled with.
Yeah. Well,
My skin color? Oh.
I was gonna ask you, and we're gonna have to. You're gonna come with me to get Elijah, but I was gonna ask you, and we may end on this. Being a light skinned black woman, and the colorism. Two-part question. How did that affect you, and how did you either get past it, or how are you dealing with that? And then for other black girls or black women who struggle with either they're too dark, they're too light, or they're just in the middle, what advice would you give them to accept what they look like? Yeah, so a lot of big questions. A lot of Chris Brown. He probably don't even like black women. I'm just like, give me love. Don't give Chris Brown love. You guys had to have been there for that conversation, but all I'm saying is Chris Brown got money. That's the only thing that separates me and Chris. That and abs. That's about it.
It's Chris Brown. Listen, like I said, I grew with that man. Okay? I grew with him. When he first came out, that's been, I was like, yes.
I feel you.
Him. That one right there. But the first question, I always have people like, of course, there's so it's like a stereotype on light skins.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, you ate the chip already?
That they're what? For the people who don't know the stereotype. Preppy.
Stuck up and bougie and high maintenance. I don't even like people. And it's not like I'm stuck up. I just really don't like people.
Mm-hmm.
Like people that's anything that breathes in oxygen is like why? Suspect. Okay? Can't do it. Makes me
Enemy number one.
Exactly. Number one, because why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't do it. Don't like it. I said to myself. And it's not because I'm stuck up. It's not like that.
Yeah.
I'm a cool person. Like, I chill with people. It's nothing. I can fit in with different groups. Real cool.
Yeah. Kevin Gates said, I'm a great friend. I'm just not friendly.
Yeah. Great friend. Amazing friend. But just don't talk to me at the same time.
I feel you.
Like, I'm there, but...
Well, I mean, I kind of feel, or not encouraged, what is the word I'm looking for? Honored, because you hit me up for the podcast. So, like I said, the only thing that separates me and Chris Brown, abs and money. And I'm working on both.
Let's see. Chris Brown, though. Let me tell you.
I feel you.
Wait till I get done up, okay? And it's not even like
that picture, that done up.
Yeah, that's a done up.
Yeah, I'm saying you're gonna do more than that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just
See, that's not fair.
Just wait till I put on makeup.
That's not fair, Jazzmyn.
And that's not even gonna change my face. Just wait till I put on some makeup and do my hair, cause I ain't do it. I ain't do this at all. I just put water on it and then packed it on.
Jazzmyn, that's not fair.
I'm just putting on the makeup. And don't let me step out, cause baby girl can model, so I still got my model. Just wait till I get done, okay? Cause this is just a mama look.
So light skinned women are not stuck up. That's what. After that whole spill, they're not stuck up. But for Chris Brown, A+. You guys don't know what that means, but A+.
What? Okay.
That's scary though. Even if it's a D. I'm jealous.
I'm just saying. It's him.
I feel you. I feel like that's how I am with Megan. Like anything Megan is just
Which Megan?
the Stallion. There's another Megan.
Good.
Oh, yeah. But Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, she's nice.
Like, you talk about Munch. Like, for Megan.
And see, so listen,
Like, here's my credit card, my debit card, my social
listen,
security.
you can have it all.
all of it.
I can't say, okay, so listen, I'm going to start off by saying, I like men and men only, right? But I am a person that if you look good, I will tell you. That's male and female. If you look good, I'm like, okay, you look nice. And female, I'm going to hype you up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like, yeah, I want you. No,
Yeah.
please don't.
Right.
I don't.
Encouragement. Yeah.
It's just, I think you look nice.
Mm-hmm.
So my female crush, that there will be a Chris Brown,
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna.
Rihanna?
The only one.
Hmm.
Now, I would say there's some other female celebrities. It's like, yeah, okay, you nice, you bad, you Rihanna.
But see, maybe I'm just too young because I mean, I like you. I grew up with Rihanna,
Right.
but I remember skinny Rihanna, like,
Yeah.
and I could.
And then to see her now,
That's in babies.
but,
That's that vitamin D in babies.
But even before the baby, like she was like, yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not saying
So, like,
she's not attractive.
And I know I know so many people gonna have so much to say about this, but I'm gonna say what I say right now, and I'm gonna say I stand on this,
Mhm.
okay? Stand on this.
Right.
And I'm not saying that this person is not a good looking person or not a good entertainer,
Mm-hmm.
good singer or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But my preference, if I had to choose between Rihanna and Beyonce, choosing Miss Rihanna.
See, I had a conversation with somebody.
Not again. Beyonce is the shit.
Mhm.
Like she is. But my preference, gotta side with Miss Riri there.
See, I feel you. I feel you on that. And the big three growing up was Rihanna, Beyonce, Mariah Carey. But for me, the one who was slept on, Alicia Keys. That woman can do no wrong. Oh my goodness. I'm ready. If you ask me, I'm ready. What? I will call. And then she called him. Yeah, this is the girl with the braids. I ordered the or you order the coffee. I'll put cream, and they want me to do milk or water. Baby, for you, I do cream.
Alicia Keys, she is nice though. She is a slept on. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is. She's pretty nice.
See, we can talk all day, but we gotta go back to that question because I feel like that's very important. Yeah. So being stuck up or being called stuck up, how did you just deal with that? Because you know who you are, and again with seeing black people equally, was that how you saw being called stuck up? Like, I'm not like that. I know other women are not like that, so I'm not gonna,
Yeah, I got tired of arguing with people. Trying to prove them wrong.
Mhm.
Bro, I don't like you anyways. I'm never gonna hang out with you.
Yeah.
I'll do somebody real quick. We talk all the time. I would never hang out with you. I'm one of the people who will avoid going outside.
Yeah.
If I have to, like to sit in my house by myself. Let's talk on the phone. Like, let's meet up like once every 3 months.
Hmm. And so I think if I remember this correctly, you had a modeling shoot with like 3 or 4 other black women. Am I saying that correctly? You wore like pink, and then you had the pink and yellow eyeshadow.
Oh, that was for a friend of. Oh, my mama met her first, but she was introducing her lip care line. She's a black lady and hers called Queen Kisses. Go
Mhm.
check it out. It's very good. Okay.
And yeah, and
Check it
was
out, please.
you
And she
and
has it for male and females. Go check it out. I promise you, it's
that's dope.
tasty and it's all organic.
Tasty. And it was you and how was there other black women there?
Yeah, all black women. It was, I think it was 5 or 6 of us in total.
And see-
it was for the lip care line, and then the stylist. There was also a stylist there, and she was also wanted to do stuff to introduce her coming out as a stylist
Mhm.
as well. So I did both the the lip care one and her
See,
Lisa J Styling Agency.
let you know
Go
you
check
guys
her
were
out.
you
She's
guys
pretty
were
good.
very gorgeous. But yes, that's what I was going into, and seeing different shades of black women all looking beautiful at the same time equally.
Right.
And to me, that's just
that whole photo shoot. That was the best time I've ever
right.
had. And I've been modeling off and on since I was 12. I'm 25, so off and on since 12 years old. And that was the best photo shoot I've ever had. And it was nothing other than the photographer. Her name is Casey. Go check it out. Casey Alcott. She's really good.
We should tag them in this so I can get views.
She's really, really good. She is an awesome photographer. Her editing skills is amazing. Check her out though. She has a website up as well. But she was the only person there that was not black.
Mm.
Everybody else. There was a person that was there doing some recording and another photographer, and there was a black man. And the stylist was a black lady. All of the people, the models that was there, was nothing but black women in a different shades. And then the lady that was doing the lip care was a black.
That's what I want to do.
Their own business.
I want to employ black people one day.
See, I'm not going to tell too much about my big plan, but just know my ultimate goal is going to be a place that's like, it has to have a black person there in each position.
Mm.
And it's going to be on the big thing.
That's beautiful.
But I can't say too much because I want nobody to take my idea.
Yeah, and plus,
I'm working on it.
don't. I'm starting to learn. Don't tell these people your next move, because you don't understand. I think I heard this somewhere, and it's like you're praying for success, and somebody could be praying on your downfall, and sometimes their prayer gets answered, just because they can't match what you do or they're jealous of what you do. So don't be telling these niggas no secrets.
Just know that what I got, all of my ideas, is going to be amazing for us. Because that's what I want. I want it to be a place to where we can thrive in every title, specialty, or whatever like that. There's a safe place for us instead of going to like, even if it's just something as simple as going to get your taxes done.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you seen a black one and get them done by a black one versus getting done by a white lady or a white lady or a black lady or some shit? Like how often you get a black one versus a white one?
Yeah. See, my first time filing taxes, it was a white lady, but I filed my taxes now. Yeah, so I didn't even know that was, that's crazy.
I'm not saying that there's not a lot out there,
right?
But it's just more.
No, that makes sense. But yeah,
it's something that's small, so we gotta have like some place where we can feel comfortable.
Right.
Every part. But again, I'm not gonna tell too much because it's.
I feel you.
It's big stuff. And if you take I'm gonna have to come for you.
Cause she does fight, and she's trigger happy. We're not gonna go to that story because it may get her indicted, but
tell you.
If it's 3 a.m. and you're walking around in her front porch,
I'm on you.
And she got it on her.
And I'm excited. Try me.
You scare me.
Right?
Yes, but
yeah.
Oh, back to the thing you said. This is our second podcast, and she didn't tell me I was handsome at all. So, she said, if you look good, I'm gonna tell you. She didn't tell me at all. So, my feelings are hurt. Huh?
No. Okay, so listen, when I first met you, like first time seeing you, like, you know, because I met you through my mama, right? I thought she was like Samoan.
Really?
Yes.
See, a lot of people did.
I thought you were Samoan.
What about now?
I like Samoans. Samoans are cool.
But they're just not handsome.
They are. I've never seen a Samoan that I was like, ooh, he's ugly. Swear, male or female. Every Samoan I have ever seen is like, y'all are nice. I like this Samoans.
Well, I'm black.
Well, yeah, I know that now.
But, yeah, that's one of the...
That's what I thought at first. I was like, he's Samoan. And mom was like, oh, his mom's like... Okay, so his dad's Samoan? She's like, no. You sure?
Somebody motherfucking Samoan.
Somebody gotta be. She's like, no. If you say so. I swear I did not believe her.
Well, I kind of leveled up now. I think I look a lot better than what I did as a teenager.
I definitely felt like I finally was starting to peak.
Right?
Because I did not peak in high school. That was not my time.
See, I'd look back at my freshman picture and I was, ugh. See, I lost 40 pounds, so, you know, I'm feeling myself a little bit. So, I think I'm doing good out here in these streets.
I think I'm still freaking. I'm probably dropping my baby.
See, there's this person I talked to, and she was like, "Man, I need to work out, blah blah blah," and then get this baby weight, and I'm like, "You don't understand how gorgeous you look because of that." And like, women don't understand that, but like, we see that, and it's like,
I went 24 years with the same stomach my whole life.
And then had a baby.
And then had a baby. And then it's like, yeah, well, you don't look the same no more.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember you post baby, pre baby.
So, I am almost 6 feet tall, like 5'10", 5'11", right?
That's gangster.
Talk shit. I'm like 5'10", 5'11", and before I got pregnant, I weighed 167. My normal weight for the same weight for almost 10 years was 185. That is my healthy weight. I was 167 before I got pregnant. And
What was your
baby? The biggest one I've ever been was 230.
Damn, not damn in a bad way.
That was,
no, but like,
jump.
but yeah, like yeah, like children really do that to you. But all right, we're gonna wrap up. I gotta go get my son. But is there anything you want to say to the young black women, or black girls, and then even black women who struggle with either the way they look or ignoring stereotypes? What would you say to them?
With your looks, don't think that just because you dark that you ugly. Because when I'm telling you, that shit is beautiful.
A dark skin with like bright teeth and
goodness,
and then the sun hits you.
And it don't even, you ain't even gotta smile.
Especially
it's just
in
the fact that your skin and you can put on anything and it fucking just makes it better.
Black women in yellow or red, like that's why I got the red tattoo.
And
Black
gold. Oh my, lovely. Top tier shit. Okay. Top tier.
This is why I do this.
But I'm not saying that if you like that's some ugly shit. I'm not saying that either. Let me check that. I'm not saying that.
No, but that's the thing, and I feel like black women need to hear it from lighter women because, like you said, a lot of people
have their own, like everybody, just different shades to everything. There's different shades to everything. It's just don't listen to certain people because there is people that will adore you because you are so dark or so light or in between or you don't look like you're gonna have somebody that will adore the shit out you.
Yeah.
Well, you'll love it, and then somebody else will love it even more.
I agree.
Which is what everybody needs.
Well,
male and female.
We got 45 minutes out of this.
Yes.
Last time was like an hour 30, so we can talk all day. But I appreciate you doing part 2. And actually, part 2 of you being on, but part 1 of the Ebony experience. So this is very exciting. I'm really looking forward to doing more with you and doing more with other women. Just to see different perspective and all that fun stuff. So, and now you're free. You know, all that. Other.
Right, that's a whole other shit.
I felt bad. Just throwing that out there.
Don't.
Like I dropped you off and I was like, damn, that sucks. But anyway,
You'll be okay.
Chris Brown, if you see this,
please listen. Just wait. Next time I get on here, you gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay.
Hold on. But how am I gonna do the podcast? I'm just gonna have to close my eyes the whole time. Cause if you looking good, that's gonna suck. I'm just gonna be like, yeah. So. But anyway, guys, this has been another episode of Socks on Our Podcast. We appreciate you guys watching, and for the home team, you guys are beautiful regardless of the stereotypes and regardless of the lies that they try to tell you. And I just want you to know that there is people that look like you who want you to do better. There's people who look like you who are successful that are not rappers or basketball players or entertainers. There's actually smart people like the woman who works for NASA or the lawyer, the doctor. So if you're struggling with your blackness and you're ashamed, don't. You know, you are loved. You are chosen. That's a whole nother. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But from us to you guys, may your pain be champagne.
You said bye